Welcome everybody, here's your Strategy Wolf and welcome back to Pentiment. Welcome back on day 3, I think, of our story with Andreas here. We just finished our spinning session with the girls where we learned, or with the ladies of the village, where we learned a little bit more about the gossip that is in town. And it might hopefully help us with our murder investigation that we somehow overtook to help our friend brother Piero, who has been arrested in the Abbey without any reason. But before we get into details, welcome back here, and I hope you're all having a good time, and thank you for watching. I've noticed that Pentiment doesn't get the most traction so far. If you're one of those that follow this, thank you for your support and so forth. I know a lot of guys like you are probably waiting for another Victoria one to come out, but with Christmas preparations and so forth, it is not so easy, and they haven't really made so many decisions, and therefore my intermezzo with Pentiment goes a little bit longer on, but actually I'm also quite excited to do that since, yeah, I really have a great time with Pentiment so far. I'm excited to find out what's going on. However, get ready, there will be new stuff coming up, hopefully soon. And I'll figure something out until when I have a little bit of free time, hopefully getting some rest over the Christmas times, maybe even sooner than you think. And yeah, sorry for the maybe a little bit too enthusiastic announcements I made in my last channel update, but yeah, you always know how it goes. You have ideas and dreams, and then stuff happens and you have other things incoming. But anyways, here we are with Pentiment, and I hope you also excuse my little intro here. Let's just get going and see what else is about to do. Let's talk quickly to Hedy and ask what's up. Hey Andreas, do you have dinner plans? You should join us for a meal. Maybe another time. You say so. I mean, yeah, we have to find somebody for dinner, right? That was the basic next thing to do. Well, I definitely wanted to look up to the Abbey, to be honest, after... I didn't want to spend all time the day here. We definitely have to have a look after the others and brother Piero. So yeah, let's go have a look and check out what's going on in the Abbey. Who is Sepp? We haven't met him before. Have we been here? Yeah, we were, but Sepp is new. Hi, Sepp. Like Bavarian name for Joseph, actually, or Joseph. Are you Joseph? That's right. Well, Sepp Hübner. Oh, then Sepp it is. To the artist staying with the Gärtners? Yes, Andreas' mother. I work in the Abbey Scriptor during the day. Oh right, I think I've seen you in the meadow on your way to and from. Anyway, I live out past the mill from the land there with my family. I came into town to talk to Andres about some nails, just waiting for him to finish up. You take beer everywhere you go? If I'm thirsty, you're damn right I do. Fair enough, fair enough it is. Well, I'll leave you to it. Thanks, nice meeting you, Andreas. Likewise, until later, Seb. Interesting. Well, I mean, beer, I guess at that time, yeah, in gents, it's like you don't have too much clean water, so it's just also a good idea to have beer or something, just a clean drink. Otto, did you have dinner plans, Andreas? Want to join me and Dad at our table? Maybe another time, Otto. Oh yeah, so looking for people to... He was there with the spinning as well, right? What's with old Otto? Haven't met him before. Andreas, care to eat dinner with me and Otto? I can't just now, but thank you. Yeah, I'd rather have with the more important people, not with the commoners, after spending already some time with the girls or ladies. But nice that everybody wants to invite us. Morning, Andreas. Not Klaus. Oh, Thomas is out. Got you with you, Andreas? No, you can't speak to the girl again. You wanted to talk to the lady, right, that was living in the forest, wasn't I? Didn't I? The one girl that was potentially... Yeah, because she was a suspect of mine. Next to... But let's first have a look at the Abbey. And see who we can meet there. I feel like these are the more important people for us at the moment, so... Anybody in the guest house? Oh, Lady Salomea. Hello, Master Mala. Oh yeah. And with her I can't have dinner, that would have been probably too aggressive. Or pietyless. Nobody home here. Actually, I forgot I can play with the keyboard. Actually, it's quite, instead of clicking, it's quite smooth. Hello. I just want to check since things might change. Bless you, Master Mala. No. Same here as always. No. Margarete, Master Mala. Yes, it's me, sister. Do you think Brother Piero really murdered the Baron? Yeah, I don't want to expose too much, so therefore we should be rather diplomatic and open, so do you? I don't know what to think. Father Abbott says the devil sometimes enters men and makes them do terrible things. I don't think the devil entered Brother Piero. That's an excuse Father Gernot is using to justify his fear. Ah, yeah, I don't think the devil entered Brother Piero. Do you think the devil could appear here at Hirsau? No, I think people see the devil where they want to see him. I didn't see the devil, but I think I smelled his odor. No, that's just us. The night before the Baron was killed, I woke before Martin's and I smelled something in our dormitory. Huh? It was strange moss and sulfur mixed with frankincense and roses. Okay. It moved through the room. I wanted to scream, but it was too frightened, and then it was gone. I'm ashamed that I didn't cry out, but I didn't know what to do. Did any of the other sisters smell it? I don't know, but I think they were all asleep. Thank you, Sister Margareta. Bless you, Master Mala. Malar. Yeah. Seems like there was something also ongoing here. Interesting. This shovel has blood on the blade. Not normal. Okay. I think Sister Matilda uses it in the garden. I should ask her about it. Wow. This would absolutely fit to... go back. Maybe here's the mouse more useful. Where's my mouse? Sophie? Does she something after Sister Matilda? Yeah. We will definitely ask her. God bless you. What about what's going on with this shovel? God bless you, Master Mala. May I ask you some questions, Sister Matilda? You know Mother Cecilia doesn't like talking to men unless it's truly necessary. I have to ask you about your shovel. The garden shovel? I wouldn't say it's mine, it belongs to the Abbey. It should use it more than the other sisters. There's blood on it. I recently used it to kill baby rabbits in the garden. What? The other sisters are too squeamish to do it. I didn't clean it because it was going right back in the dirt anyways, but why bring up the shovel? Oh, I understand. No, I didn't use it to kill the Baron. A man is not a rabbit. Sister Matilda, did you receive a strange note recently? Yes, how did you know? Ja, Baron Rotvogel. Let's not tell her right away. I don't want to I don't want to expose too much of my thoughts so far. What did it say? Here, look for yourself. Erinnert ihr euch, was getan hat? Die Gewalt, die ihr gelitten hast. Hä? What? Der rote Vogel fliegt. Martins Kapitelhaus. Remember what he did, the violence you suffered, the red bird flies. What he did, the violence you suffered, the red bird flies. Martin's chapter. Okay. Rotvogel, the red bird. Ah, interesting. That's the idea behind it. If you find it in a bed in a nun's dormitory, you can keep it if you'd like. I found it. In your bed? Who could have put it there? The only people allowed to beyond the garden are dear sisters. I can't imagine any of them making this. Mother Cecilia and Sister Illuminata have beautiful handwriting, but both of them have been so kind to me. Thank you for your time, sister. God bless you, Master Mara. Alright. Notes on Sister Matilda, Rabbit Dispatcher. What is this? Notes on Sister... yeah. Sister Matilda claimed that the shovel has blood on it because she used it to kill rabbits in the convent garden. Yeah. Mother Cecilia reacted poorly to the Baron's appearance in the Abbey. I don't know what's going on. I have a strong feeling that somehow some of the nuns might have had a affair or Baron Rotvogel with those guys. Yeah, Rotvogel is Redberg, by the way. So it might be worth considering having a closer look what's going on with the ladies or with the nuns. Friar's house, is she here? Shall we confront Cecilia? I think so. If you're already here, why not? Let's have a talk with her. God bless you, Andreas. God bless you, Mother Cecilia. Is there something I can help you with? Yeah, I mean, that's what we want to do, right? I need to talk to you again about the Baron, how you walked away with the sister when he arrived. Given that the Baron was just murdered, it seems worth inquiring about the cause. Why? Do you not trust in the Abbot's judgment? It's not the Abbot's judgment that matters about the Archdeacon. It's not that. I just want to understand what happened. No, of course I don't, Brother Pierre. He wouldn't hurt a mouse, do you? But judgment that matters, we'll be using our lore experience, is not that. Just want to understand what happened. No, of course I don't, Brother Pierre. He wouldn't hurt a mouse. It's not the Abbot's judgment that mattered, but the Archdeacon's. All too true, but you must proceed carefully in your inquiries. The Abbot does not want anything to interfere with the Archdeacon's investigation. That includes you. How do you feel about interfering with it? Andreas, this is not a joke. The Abbot is concerned for the future of the Abbey with good reason. Oh, she didn't like that one. Why should saving an innocent man's life threaten the Abbey? If the Archdeacon leaves here without determining who killed Baron Rotvogel, it will draw the attention and the ire of the Prince Bishop of Freising. Then help me determine who the real killer is. I'm simply a nun. Why do you think I can help you? You know what happens at this abbey better than anyone. Better than the Abbot? The Abbot sees only the brother's side. You need to watch over the sisters and know what's happening with the brothers. True. Alright, I did have a reason to be concerned about Baron Rotvogel's presence. The Baron caused irreparable harm to one of the sisters on his last visit. The damage was severe enough that she had to leave us for some time. Say nothing, yeah, I guess it's the affair or something. That is why I removed the sisters from his presence as soon as I could. Which sister? Can I speak with her? No, Andreas, I don't think that would be appropriate. Say nothing? It's a painful memory, Andreas. And it seems like some kind of rape or so. Nasty. I appreciate that. I understand this is less information than you likely wanted, but I do not think I can tell you any more in good conscience. Trust me when I say that the victim of this incident could not have killed the Baron. Yeah, probably the lady, but maybe the lady in the church in town or something. I need more than that. Are there any records on her or what happened? Yes, we keep records on all the sisters in the library. Not that it does you any good, you're not allowed. Could I ask Sister Limonata to see them? She won't give you them to you. Our records aren't available for outsiders to look through. I actually forgot when Sister Limonata, when we talked about this entrance to the crypt, and I kind of don't want to reveal that. How did we find out about that one actually? Well, when was that? I can sneak in my own, you know. I found the secret entrance in the crypt. Don't try it. You'll be caught, and you'd be lucky if the abbot only banished you from the abbey until Judgment Day. You're probably right. God bless you, Mother Cecilia. May God bless you, Andreas Mahler. Well, that's... I need to search the library to find out there are any records on the nun whom Baron Rotvogel harmed. It will have to sneak in after the nuns have left of the day and comply. I just need to find a way in. From the crypt, okay, let's... I mean, Cecilia was... I think she's... At first I was a little bit scared about her, but she seems to be just very worried about the girls and taking care, maybe. But very good that we had a look here with the ladies, and now we have to just still find somebody for dinner. Anybody in the shrine right now? No, I guess not. St. Moritz doing very fine over here. Church. Anybody here for some praying? There's the crypt, I guess. Old Bailey. Well, now I'm hooked actually from the info. Maybe use the momentum to go to the foundations of the Abbey will be. The Romans occupied this land not long after the death of Christ. Yeah. These tombs go back centuries. Tombs. Abbot Dietrich. Here seems to be... How did we open that? It must be a little bit longer ago. The sisters may be in the library right now. I need to wait until Compline. What is Compline again? Monastic hour corresponding to 8 PM. One of the little hours of prayer, the monks and nuns retire to the dormitories shortly afterwards. Alright, then I need to find somebody for dinner actually first. Maybe I'm talking to the monks. But once we're already here, have a look in the tower. Something new? Something wrong? No, I doubt it. Just enjoying the view. Dormitory Old Belly. Oh. I don't want to steal that, even for the Gärtners, still not, no. I'm not committing a crime right now while I'm investigating on one story. This is like a side quest I have to find a different solution for, I guess. Because, yeah, absolutely, why would I do that? Let's talk to Ferenc. Andreas, what an awful time, awful time. A baron murdered at Kiersau. These are dark days indeed. Brother Piero, I admit I would have never thought him the type. What could have possessed him? Piero is half a step from the grave. You really think he could have killed a man in his prime? School your tongue, Andreas. A murderer he may be, but the man is still your brother in Christ. Envy and pride inspire to madness, Andreas. Even old man. But you have come to me for a reason. Do you need something? Shall we confront him? Pardon? And why were you sneaking about the scriptorium? I would like to do it in a different order, but I feel like I'm using... I would like probably to use our skill, but I would rather say first I wasn't sneaking, but I feel like I will lose this option. What was it you were holding? I thought you caught a glimpse of astrological symbols. Just an academic interest of mine, nothing you need to concern yourself with. Let us seek a common understanding, Master Mala, as two brothers in Christ. Please, let's. I love to understand things. Oh, Ferenc is not our friend, I guess. Scriptorium is mine and mine, and you are a guest here. And so long as this is true, I do not answer to you, but to the abbot only. Is that clear? If you don't mind me asking, why aren't you the abbot? Are you not better suited for the job given your age and experience? Oh, let's create some tension and use that. That's not, I will not discuss this with you. Are we done here? I had a few more questions if you don't mind. Be quick about it. Now he's answering again. I came across an interesting letter from you addressed to the late Baron Rotvogel. What? Where did you get that? You shouldn't leave this type of thing lying around. An unscrupulous person might use it for devious ends. Yeah. Because this doesn't look good. It's not as it looks. He meant to coerce me into performing a ritual to help him with a condition, but I refused, as the letter makes abundantly clear. The Baron's threat remained, and you know how fickle inquisitors can be about what books people choose to read. It is only a scholarly interest. I am the prior of the Kingston Scriptorium and one of the few of its kinds left in Christendom. Modest though the Abbey may be, our library contains work on subjects rarely found beyond its walls, certainly not all in the same place. For men of certain academic interest, it is perhaps the only place we might meet and discuss them. Yet he threatened to expose you to Church Inquisitors. The Baron's interest was more than academic. When he wished to make it practical, I refused. There's nothing more to it. I see. Now is that all? I have duties I really should attend to. I will leave you in peace. Be well, Prior Ferenc. Be well, Master Mala. I hope he didn't make an enemy here right now. Prior Ferenc has been acting strangely since the Baron arrived. I should talk to him to find out if there was something going on between them. I usually is the Scriptorium, the Abbot's house, or the Prior's house. Asked Ferenc if he knew anything about the Baron's death. He was defensive and evasive. Well. There are deep indentations in this parchment. Whoever wrote on the page above it must have been angry. Okay. I wonder it could make a charcoal rubbing of this page and read the content of the writing. Yeah, sure, please, let's do it. But, yeah, I mean... yeah, we just talked to Ferenc outside. This would be a little bit odd if you just... Yeah, well, it's a point and click, not... Can't react to everything. Yeah, now here's his letter. Aha, clear as an alpine day. It's a letter to the Baron from Prior Ferenc. Is it the same one we already saw? Yeah. Ah, this must be where Ferenc wrote the letter I found in the guest house. It is... Lawrence was blackmailing Ferenc. It's the same text. Yeah, but what am I supposed to ask? We just talked about it, right? It's no new... What's here? Someone was in a hurry to get rid of this parchment. Okay. This looks like the same type of note that the ladies got. What is wrong with Ferenc? Smells recent, probably wasn't burnt more than a day ago. It is bad work if you want to burn your evidence and then do something like this, I would say. Can I... Wait, can I read that, at least? Because it wasn't too bad, right? Burnt no occult hands? No, where is it? The burnt note? Wait, what? Where's the burnt? don't see the burnt note somewhere. I'm a little bit confused. If I was just overseeing it, well, I guess we can't read it again, sadly. Maybe you can, and write if you just were able to read it and you have the chance, then write it down in the comments. That would be amazing. Let's quickly have another talk with him. Andreas, may I help you with anything? Yeah, I found a strange note in your fireplace. It was written in an unusually fine hand. I found others around Tussing with the same hand that seemed to have appeared out of nowhere. What were you doing in my home? If you want to keep your secrets hidden, you should try locking your door. I have nothing to hide. Why burn the note? What was left was difficult to read, but I could make out the red bird Martins. That's the same as the others. It was a strange little thing I found on my desk after walking up for Martins. It meant nothing to me, so I put it in the fire. It wasn't there when you went to sleep. Not that I noticed, but again, Andreas, it was small. I would have easily overlooked it. Sure, it's not a loose scrap, but the hand was handsome. You're correct. Unlike anything penned by the brothers in the Scriptorium, to be certain. Okay. How unsettling. Do you remember what the note said? No, only that I found the contents nonsensical and disturbing. The remaining legible part read, "The red bird." You don't know what that could be. Yeah, come on. A scrap from some bestiary? I couldn't say. My eyes watch the heavens, not the trees. Although we do not see many red birds at this altitude. The common robin, perhaps, or a swallow. Yeah, come on, it was Rotvogel, as we said with the other one before. But that doesn't matter. I'm telling you, it was nonsense. One more thing. Who has access to your home? Everyone at this Abbey, but what does it matter to you? It was just a scrap of paper. Now we no, I'm not talking about that we were there at the examination, so I'm not sure yet, I just have a strange feeling about it. Perhaps you should pray the Lord settles your spirit so I might have some quiet. But you don't find the coincidence strange? No, we operate a scriptorium, Master Mal, in a house perhaps the largest library in Bavaria. We are awash in the parchment scraps. They multiply like silverfish between the pages of our books. Are you satisfied now? I suppose that will have to do. Thank you. Excellent. Are we done here? I will leave you in peace. Be well, Briar Ferenc. Be well, Master Mala. Alrighty. Whew. A lot of stuff going on. Ferenc, I don't know. He seems to be quite yeah, he also seems to be a little bit angry here and there, or with the situation. I don't think he's necessarily a bad guy. But also how the way he acted, I don't necessarily trust him anymore. And how he was very defensive and evasive. What else is going on? Let's see what. Yeah, he's our friend, right? Sephat, what do you have to say? Andreas, I'm sorry about what is happening to Brother Piero. I do not know him well, but I find it hard to believe that he could have killed the Baron. He didn't. I'm going to figure out who did. Let's be confident. I will pray for your success. I know it might be far from your mind, but have you considered my offer to eat with you and the townspeople? The gospel says that man cannot live on bread alone, but from time to time a little bread is required. Ah yeah, let's eat with him before he departs at some point. Yeah, of course I'll talk to Gret and we see how who she wants to come along. Where should we meet you? At the Shrine of St. Moritz. I'll see you there. Okay, nice. Until then. Oh my Andreas. Yes. Are these all of the mothers from Tussing and their children? Well, no, I don't think it's all of them. Helena Pfeiffer wouldn't make it. It's a long walk up here in her condition. And Hedy says Hans was too big for stories. Stories? Stories of your homeland? I like stories. Yes, maybe a little too much. Ah, alright, I can tell a story, but first let us pray together and eat. Oh Lord, thank you for us bringing us together as you brought Jesus to his disciples on the road of Emmaus. With the breaking of bread between us, let us recognize each other as Christians and rejoice in our salvation through you. Amen. And amen. And I thank you and your husband for this bread, Garrett. Yeah. My Ulrich always says that bread brings people together. I missed this when I was in Florence. Italians have bread. I don't know if there's that time. They don't know. They don't have bread in Florence. Wow. Where's Florence? South over the mountains. Last week the blonde lady at our house with the pretty clothes. She was from Florence. Oh. Father Gernot eats a white bread, does he not? Yes, the finest wheat is used for the abbot's bread. Why? The abbot is a very important man, Paul. We have a bread in my home that we call injera. We make it thin, round and white and we put our food on top of it. We eat it with almost every meal. As you love the bread of your home, so I miss mine. Nice, interesting story. Yeah, I guess. I wonder if this has any importance in which order or whatever we eat, like in all these eating sessions. Oh, what's the recipe? Maybe we could make it. Thank you, but no, we use a fine grain that does not grow here called teff. I hope you find our local bread satisfying, Brother Sepat. I do personally, I love cooking and eating, and I do personally think that the only thing where I'm like really proud of as a German or South German is actually our bakery, where I would think, feel like I don't see this in any other place of the world in this quality, maybe. So therefore, I was also for a personal reason hitting here the bread situation. I do enjoy it perhaps too much. I'm becoming too accustomed to life in Rome, even life in these mountains. In truth, I can no longer remember the taste of injera, not even the feeling of it in my mouth. It is the great danger that comes with the blessing of travel, living a life between worlds. Yeah. Almonds. I don't want to talk about bread anymore. It's so boring. Bread. Don't be rude, Bert. I'd say I would tell a story. Children, have you ever seen a built Bible? Father Tom... Yeah, Father Thomas has one. It's huge. My dad has one. It has a printed in Bamberg. Very good. This is a Bible from my home that I brought to give to the abbots. Andreas, do you have a favorite story to illustrate from the Bible? Elijah and the Chariots of Fire. Actually, I have no idea what this is about. I'm not very secure with Bible, so let's see. Yes, the spectacle of a prophet carried bodily into heaven. It is always a wonder to see how different artists illustrate it. Now then, children, do you know the story of Jesus feeding the multitudes? Fish and loaves. My mom and dad make loaves. This is from our Bible, but we tell a story of how Jesus fed thousands from only a fish stew and a few loaves of bread. Wow, that's cool painting and really nice illustration here. I like that one. Why is everyone brown? Because where I'm from, everyone looks like me. Why? Because we're all as God has made us. I know Tussing seems big to you, but the world is so much bigger than we can imagine. There are many people of many different colors all over the world. There are places where no one looks like you or me. Really? It is true. In Venice I saw people come from across the Mediterranean Sea. Not just like Brother Sepat, but people of different places and cultures even farther away. Persians, Moors, Ottomans, each with their own way of speaking and dressing, their own customs. Brother Sepal, did you know the Baron who was murdered? Dad! He's a curious villain one. A nosy Norbert. It came up when I was visiting the Druckers. I think he's old enough to understand death. I don't think I'm old enough to understand it myself. I did not know him, Bert, but do you know the story of Lazarus? No. He was a friend of Jesus, he became sick and he died. Die, dur! But Jesus brought his followers to Lazarus' tomb. He prayed to God, and when they opened the tomb, Lazarus emerged, returned from the dead. She's climbing over there, okay. Damn, the illustrations are so nice. Jesus can bring people back. Jesus can bring people back from the dead? He can, Bert. One day Jesus will bring us all back from the dead. Everyone who's ever lived and died will come together and be resurrected on Judgment Day. Damn, the achievement. Could I have, like, intervened? She stole my head. Don't look so angry at the child, come on. Even the Romans? Yes, the Romans too. Why did you ask about the Romans? I saw one come out of their tomb like Lazarus. What do you mean, Paul? Well, the ruins below the mill, they are Roman and they all died a long time ago. But I saw one come out of for the other night. They were in the white like Lazarus. Let's stop telling stories, Paul, and you shouldn't have been outside at night. Andreas, what does he mean? Probably just someone slinking around after dark up to mischief. That explanation does seem sound, I hope you're right. Yeah, we have to have a look at the ruins at some point. Apologies for that, ladies, but thank you for sharing a meal with me today. I will be leaving for Rome soon, but I'm glad to have spent some time with you and your children. Thank you, Brother Sepad, it was wonderful. Don't forget to stop by the bakery before you go. I'm sure my husband will want to see you before you go. I will, God grant you all health. Alright, so time to get back to work. This one's over. Okay, maybe this is the time where we should also sneak into the crypt, and I think I'm a little bit insecure about that one, but I will try that one before ending this episode, not that I'm forgetting about it. Wait, Rüdiger? Have we talked with him? I'm not sure yet. No, still not the time, yeah. Compline. I'm a little bit overwhelmed still with the structure of the day here and how we can handle the times and so forth. So I guess I'll leave you guys over here. And yeah, we'll talk to Rüdiger next episode. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you really enjoyed that one. Let me know what you think, and of course, as I said, if you were able to read what was written on the note, write it down. Oh, nice thing, thank you. Write it down in the comments, it would be awesome, even if you, just like I will translate it to you guys when you can't understand the German, or you just ask Google Translate, of course. Apart from this, thank you for watching. Of course, if you haven't yet, it would be simply fantastic if you leave me a like and subscription to support this channel and my work a little bit. And then most importantly, see you next time in the next episode. And if you're listening to this around the Christmas holidays, then have a Merry Christmas and a good time, everybody, and hopefully finding some good rest and peace time with these days. And yeah, see you next time in the next episode. Bye. Your Strategy Wolf.